Alright. This is going to be the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. Hello. Hello, NVIDIA. I'm surprised you want me to share the gameplay of this. Hi, it's Stay Democratic People Republic of Korea. My first and only trip to North Korea. It's another visual novel with boobs. And it's got North Korean girls. What's your name? Can I move? How do I go next? What is my name? Oh, there it is. My name is Edmund. Say hi to me. It's taken a long time, but it's finally going to happen. Look at the little star over here. Oh god. I'm finally on a plane from Beijing to Pyongyang. I'll be staying the week with a couple of pen pals in the Korean army. I've been writing them while on duty in Afghanistan. Ooh, that's They seem interested in meeting me, so they've asked me to come over on my next leave. It didn't look like it was going to happen, though. I'm not sure why, but the airports won't let me fly directly to Pyongyang. Something about no direct flights and having to fly to China or Russia first. Must be one of them communism things, huh? I only barely learned Korean in time for this. Then I had to stumble through Chinese to get there. But we're about to touch down in Pyongyang, Sunnam International Airport. Oh, this is going well already. Oh, fuck! I think we're about to descend. Is there a... translations... enabled? I think he said we're about to descend. I guess so. Once we got off, I'm waiting for my bags at the claim center. I was a bit late since I had to use the bathroom, so it looked like they already started unloading. They've stopped the baggage claim carriage. My bag's on there. Oh man, this is foobar. Don't tell me they've lost my luggage. I better go find customer service before my buddies get here. Turning around, I walk straight into someone. Hey! Oh, hang on. This is me. This is my voice. Hey! What? Why are you right behind me? I've run into what appears to be a member of the Korean military. Full suit and everything. What's more, she's hot. If you go into the chicken... go for the chicken uniform thing. Oh, wow. Yeah. Mr. Edmund, I presume? Oh god. English is pretty good. A bit broken, but then most of the kids I met in Afghanistan. How do you know my name? We were expecting your arrival. I finally noticed that she's not alone. Another cute girl in military regalia is next to her. Oh my god, it's the tsundere. But how? I only told my buddies Jeong and Eunji that I'd be showing up. I can't tell which one's this one now. That would be us. Wait, I thought. It's not. I just mean. Aren't Jeong and Eunji, well, guy's name? Not always. Like some names in your country, they can be applied to both genders. I'm trying to look at the back. Like, where are the other planes going? I can see Istanbul, Amsterdam. Yeah, this is not the Korean app. This is South Korea, is it? The tall girl smiles politely. Oh, like Francis and Francis. I think I get it. Wait, you didn't think Edmund was the girl's name, did you? Of course not. Who would name a guru Edmund? But you said it's fine if I stayed with you while I was here. Oh, absolutely. We received special permission to have you stay in our personal barracks. Yeah. Well, we might have a hold-up. It looks like the airline lost my luggage. So I need to check the service desk about that. Not to worry. We've secured your luggage. That's great. Where is it? It's been sent to our Political Bureau security checkpoint. Fine. What? They must make sure you have no illegal contraband on you. Anything that would be detrimental to our country and glorious leader will be confiscated. Oh, bless my heart. Well, this doesn't seem to be any way to treat a friend. If you desire our friendship, then do this. You can speak Korean, right? Well, I have been studying a little. I guess I have a handle on it. I even got this manual to help me out. I reach into my carry-on and pull out my translation guide. Upon seeing it, Eunji slaps it out of my hands. Hey, what'd you do that? What the hell did you do that for? You dare bring a translation manual of our mortal enemy into our wonderful country? Oh, for fuck's sake. This has already gone so horrible. Like, not in a good way horrible as well. But it's a Korean translation manual. I'm sorry for Yuji's I'm sorry for Yuji's outburst, but the manual depicts the language of the territory occupied by Western imperialists. Imperialists? I didn't even think the British invaded Korea. I thought it was all just one big Korea. Oh boy. I'm glad you understand the situation. There's only one true Korea. Oh, my spleen. Regardless, I'd like you to work with Eugene. She'll help you get a lot better with Korean. And you will help her with English. Ellipses. She doesn't appear happy at that arrangement. She'll get used to it. I read my old translation manual that is polite to bow to new co-workers. I turn to Yuji and bow. Thanks for helping me with Korean. Why are you thanking me? I am only doing this help me better English. It's not right I did do this for you, stupid. Yeah, shut up, Babaka. Either way, I appreciate it. Why I no helper you yeto? Now, Yuji, you were so excited about our new friend coming to visit. There's no need to be so rude to him. I hope he's good English teacher. It's time we went back to our barracks. You should be thankful. The top advisor on tourism recommends you stay with your guides instead of at a hostel. At a hotel. You did bring a lot of foreign cash though, as we suggested, yes? I did, even though I'm not sure why. Can I just use my credit card? It'll be quicker than to go through the exchange of all these Korean won. Plus, I feel funny having all these coins on me. Most everything you need here has already been paid in advance. However, the shops you visit will want hard currency. And they prefer foreign bills to the won. Okay, so I'm paying for things in my own currency then. You know reason? What? Listen, it's simple. No won, dollar only. Izzy's pretty cute when she's grumpy. Her cheeks get all puffed up. I do feel a bit bad for her though. Izzy, would you just prefer if I spoke Korean? Why? My English is no good for you. Maybe it's a little easier for now though. So I guess I have to speak Korean from here on out. Oh, we should take a picture together before we leave the airport. Get my phone out and take a picture of all of us. What did you just do? I took a picture, that's all. No! Get rid of it! Now! But you look adorable, see? Stop it! I'm not cute! Get rid of that photo. Oh, I guess we're speaking Korean now. Hang on, let's have a look. If we disable translations and return, it's just a picture. I'm sorry, let me explain. In Korea, we do not allow photos of our military to be taken without permission, unless it's a national event in which it cannot be helped. I must ask you to please delete the photograph. Oh, and I can't keep it? It was a really good shot. Eunji looks adorable, being the one so pouty. Show the picture to Jeong, who giggles a little. He has a point. He has a point. It's a pretty cute photo. Before I can say anything, Eunji stomps over and strikes my phone. Oh. There's no point then. I will save you the trouble. I guess Jeong forgot we're supposed to confiscate this anyway. She's just gonna speak like that now. But that's my brand new phone. No worries. No worries. You will get it back at the end of your stay. I will put a call to headquarters to get you a suitable replacement. One that will work on our network. For the Korean network. I'm pretty sure I saw 4 bars on my phone. It's best not to argue with her about this one. I can't tell who has the higher rank. One's got a star, one's got a triangle. Right, let's not argue. Guess it's not worth it. Yes, very true.
Please follow us to the car and we'll take you to our place. Our superiors should have already finished checking your luggage. We'll be able to relax.
They lead me to a large, boxy automobile, which apparently I'm sitting face first. It looks like a 1980s Soviet car, but with modifications to the interior. We sit in the back, and I can't see anything outside. And I can't see into the front of the vehicle either. It's kind of dark in here. I was hoping to see some of the city as we drove. Oh shit, she's really close by.
I'm afraid that since we're taking you to our personal barracks, we can't let you see the route. It's forbidden by our illustrious leader that tourists do not know the way from the airport to military locations.
Then why did you let me stay at your personal barracks? I know, stop questioning it. They told us to take you to stay with us and we're doing so. Oh boy. Be grateful. Our place is better than any local hotel. I am grateful. Thank you for letting me in. I told you, stop thanking me. It's not like we did it for you or anything. We're just following orders. Orders? I swear I think she's blushing for saying that. I think someone's got a little crunch on you. I'm not sure. I get what you just said. Maybe I'm not saying it. Oh, sorry.
Maybe I'm not saying it right.
Stop it. Let's listen. Just listen to the radio. She flicks the dial on a very old-looking car radio. First I hear is what I can only guess a Korean singing some awful cover.
Don't stop me now.
I love how the little font is also like in a little full Korean font.
'Cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me now. Oh, it's the latest hit.
Latest?
Yes, we heard that it's very popular.
Best song 2016. The singer should have a dual tour here. I think it might be hard for Freddie. Freddie? The original singer of the song. It was huge in 1978. I'm certain you're wrong. We have it a good authority that this song is written by the glorious leader himself. Gently tell her. I'm sorry, but you weren't given the accurate information. If you guys haven't confiscated my MP3 player, I can play the track and show you on there. When I get my luggage back, that is. Silence falls.
Oh, good. We're almost there.
Car slowing down and turning to what I assume is their personal barracks. I can only guess, though, since I can't see the outside of the car. Silence we had since the radio incident broken by a sharp noise. It appears that Jeong is using more Freddie Mercury for her ringtone.
Excuse me, I need to take this call.
She turns from us and jabbers away on her phone. I figure maybe I should speak to Eunji. Eunji? Eunji. So, if I'm staying here, I'm guessing you guys must have extra rooms? With, you know, being a military base, I wouldn't think you guys have a lot of extra space. Hell, they were barely phasing those out. Those Quonset huts when I was going through boot camp. Just stick me in a broom closet or something, alright? Don't be so ridiculous. Yeah, you won't be in a closet. Are all soldiers in America so dumb? I'm American. No wonder glorious leader said we'll be conquering you soon. Did you just imply that your country is planning on attacking my country? I gave her a shocked look. I've never heard Koreans harboring hostile attitudes. Oh, weren't we allies? At some point, all must be Korea. All of it. It's part of the new initiative from our high and honorable champion. Anyways, it's no concern to you. Stop asking about such silly things. We want you to enjoy your stay here. You'll see your sleeping quarters soon enough. Oh, great. I can't wait. I'll leave it to you, Eunji. Here's Jeong get off the phone. Just in time. It's getting pretty awkward in here.
Good news. The inspection of your luggage is complete. They found very little to remove, so there should be very little missing.
Well, that's good news. Will I be getting my belongings when I leave back for home? Jeong?
Hey, I know. You're probably starving, right? What are you planning to make for dinner?
I'm making dinner. I thought we were just taking you to the mess hall.
How can you be so thoughtless? He's our guest. We should make a proper meal for him.
Are you implying that your mess hall doesn't have proper meals? If so, that's not great for the soldiers. It's okay. I don't mind hitting the Korean chow hall. I mean, I'm fine with whatever you two want to do. You're poking fun at me again, aren't you? She appears angry. Well, more angry than she's ever been. I don't think I can do it. You think my English is terrible and I can't even cook? That's not what I will say. I'll show you one home-cooked meal coming up. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll make you eat your words. And some kimchi. That's so sweet of you. You must really like me. Oh, sorry. It's Jeong's voice.
You haven't cooked anything in many months. Not since the time you burned the soba noodles.
You always bring that up. Stop embarrassing me. I'm just
glad you're cooking again. It looks like Edmund's gonna have a good influence on you.
Before Eunji can respond, there's a knock on our door. Jeong opens to see the driver standing there. We have arrived. Please. Oh, hang on. He's gonna have his like sleazy driver voice. So he's like, we have arrived. Please show the capitalist to his quarters. Oh, the capitalist, straight up.
Thank you. We're here. Let's head in.
Is that the only time I'm gonna have to voice the driver? Oh well. And then a small stretch after the long journey. It's a house with what appears to be not a. Well, I won't know what a North Korean money is gonna look like. Jeong grabs my hand and starts leading me to the room before me. She looks cute, even more than for a soldier, but she's definitely got a strong grip. I mean, it's not like we don't have women on our base, but none of them look like her. Jeez, I gotta stop thinking about it like that. It's just a vacation. Don't make it weird.
Are you okay?
Oh, no, yes, I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
But your face is so red. I thought you might have caught a fever.
Oh, no, it was, it's just, She puts her hand on my forehead, her hand so soft. Yep, she's definitely not infantry. I remember the women I saw in infantry. I still have nightmares. Jeong's so pretty, though.
You're so hot, and you're sweating a little. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm sure I'm fine. I'm just, tired. Yeah, you know, from the, flight. Yeah, that's it. Tired from the flight.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. The stores have been out of ibuprofen for a few days now. I'm not sure how we could have treated a fever.
Hey, when you two are done, could you help with the trap? With the tap? The trap is stuck again, Jeong. Let me take care of that for you. The faucet's definitely seen better days. It looks like some of it's starting to rust pretty badly. Hopefully the water's clean and safe to drink. Budget cuts always hit this guy at the bottom first, I guess. It takes some effort, but after a few tries, water managed to come out. I could have done it quicker myself. They show me around their private quarters. It's not too bad. A couple of bedrooms, a common room, a kitchen, a bath. I need to finish preparing dinner for tonight. Jeong will show you to your room. Again, Jeong grabs me by the hand, leads me to my room. That picture looks like it was just pasted there. It's got marble on it. The bedroom has a scant amount of decoration. And the windows are small, but they do let some light in. On my bed is my suitcase, unharmed by the search and seizure ordeal.
This will be your room for the week. I'll be staying in the other bedroom with Eunji. I hope you find a room to your liking.
Wait, you're telling me this is normally your room?
Yes, but you need a place to sleep. I don't mind staying in Eunji's room for the week. We can think of it like what your American teenage girls say, a sleepover.
I can see Yuji's bedroom from across the hall. There's just one bed, not big enough for the both of them. Can't put you out of your room, and you have to sleep on the floor. Don't you have a sleeping bag or some extra blankets? I can go sleep on the floor in the common room.
That's not needed. You're our guest. It'd be dishonorable to have you sleep on the floor. Dishonor! Make yourself at home. You should have your dinner ready soon.
Dinner at 3 o'clock? She smiles and walks out the door, leaving me in her room. I put my suitcase. Everything I had neatly folded has been tossed around and crumpled up. Of course, can't actually blame the Koreans for that. After all, I went to a couple of different airports, including one with TSA security back in the States. Hell, the TSA broke my computer the last time I tried to fly. Looks like they took a hammer to my motherboard. Damn TSA. Yeah, I'm relieved my comfy Tokyo hotel t-shirt is still here though. I slip out my traveling clothes and toss on that with a pair of jeans. Not too long after, I smell something fairly decent coming out of the kitchen. I decide to head there to see if I can help. Both girls were there, Jeong has changed into a more comfortable attire, but Eunji still dressed in her military uniform. Jeong must have heard me walk in, so she turns to greet me. That is four.
Ah, hi. Dinner's not quite ready yet.
That's okay. I thought I might be able to. What are you wearing? I don't need help from Western capitalists who don't know true Korean food. As she says this, she turns to face me, and a shocked look crosses her face. What do you think you're doing? You can't wear that in Korea. You'll be shot on sight. Shot for what? Blue jeans? No, for advertising an attraction of an enemy state. Jeong doesn't seem too pleased either. Wait, you mean the t-shirt? Fool, of course we mean the t-shirt. What are you thinking, advertising a hotel from Japan here in Korea? But it's not. Are you one of those idiots who think all our countries are the same? Japan falsely accuses our countries of misconduct and hinders our foreign relations. Can I please get a word in?
It might be best if you change and give us that t-shirt. We can burn it so that no one knows.
No, you have it.
I don't want you to be in trouble with our glorious leader in less than a day. It will reflect poorly on us, so please change.
If you let me explain. I can't believe our inspectors were so careless. It's nothing to do with Japan. They look just confused now. It's not Japanese. It's a t-shirt for a German rock band. They're called Tokyo Hotel. A couple of moments of silence follow before Yuji speaks. Why are you still wearing that abomination? But I just told you it's for a German rock band. It's not really any better.
That's not really any better. Germany's not a friend of us either. It would be really best to take it off and give it to us.
Alright, I'll go change. No, remove it now and hand it to Jeong. We need to delete this so no one will know. Look at Matt Hardy here. I can't just put it back in my suitcase? Of course not. What if one of our superiors came and saw it? All three of us would get in trouble. I'll go take it off. Just give me a minute. No! Off! Here! I need to be sure you don't try and hide it. Is she blushing? Jeez, turn around first at least. Here. Bare, plain and white like a surrender flag, like how you want us to surrender to you?
Thank you so much for changing. It would be really awkward if Eunji had to remove the t-shirt by force. But it's best not to do anything that could incur the anger of our glorious leader.
I suppose, but it sucks that you burned my t-shirt. That was a gift from a buddy in Germany. Another military buddy, yes? Is she nice? Well, he seems to be nice. Wait, did you say she? Come to think of it, I never checked if my German buddy was a guy or girl either. Is Lederhosen a German-specific gift? I'm pondering if I gender-bent every overseas pen pal I've ever had. The lights flicker, go on and off. Oh. Well, there goes the lights again. What's with the lights going out at this time, at the same time every day? Wait, this happens every day? Is this some sort of planned thing?
We do not know, but the power goes off a lot. Usually, they're for short periods of time. However, there's one that seems to happen every day at this time. Lasts a while, an hour or more usually.
You mean to tell me you have daily power outages? And you can even set your clocks to them? What in the world is going on to lose power every day at the same time? Glorious leader says to reserve power. In any case, the imperialist forces attempt to invade further inland towards us, so we have enough power for our bases to withstand the attacks. I'm not certain it makes any sense. What are you powering, like a shield? Are you questioning the judgment of the Supreme Commander of Korea? I'm going to deflect the topic. Yeah, well, maybe it's okay to go without power for a while every day. You could do something to help pass the time that doesn't involve electricity.
Wow, you almost sound like glorious leader there. He mentioned purging the need of outside energy sources builds character and allows for deeper spiritual connection with self and others. He recommends yoga for those times.
Taking into account what I know of Korea's leader, the last thing I'd see him is doing physical activities. In fact, I think I just put a mental image in my head that would never be erased. Leader Korea, yoga outfit, vomit inducer. That's glorious leader to you, Yankee. And it appears Yuji's developed the power of reading my thoughts. So does your glorious leader do yoga himself?
Of course!
Oh, it's Yuji. Of course, he's known to lead the entire army in morning yoga. He even intends his own yoga based on rare What? He even invented his own style of yoga based on rare creatures. Then he called it Mipi Ki Watu Chu Yoga. Mipi Ka Watu Yoga. Or Wildcat and Mouse combined in English. And you've done his yoga class.
Why, yes, he's provided with special yoga clothing. And he will inspect our form from the back of the room while he's instructing.
Well, I can't fault him. Yoga pants are a gift to mankind. Except when Gunny bought a pair. God, that was another image burned into my brain. So, what do we do while we wait for the electricity to come back on? I mean, we could all just take a nap.
You have group napping in the United States?
Not really, at least not after kindergarten. I mean, it's just kind of a way to pass the time, it's not a group activity. We're missing some of the ingredients for the kimchi. We could walk to the local mart and see if there's anything to pick up. Unless you prefer under-seasoned kimchi, you dirty animal. Look, I know most Americans are not accustomed to eating spicier foods. They clearly don't teach you about Tex-Mex or Cajun cuisines, do they? Of course not. American cuisine is an abomination. Flavorless, colorless, lifeless, all processed at speedy slop joints. Like King Donald's. It's almost a monster, the most inferior cookie in the world. You're right. Burger King and McDonald's. Yeah, I disagree. Still KFC's top tier. I don't really feel like correcting your myopic views of American food. Let's all just go get the ingredients you need. Let's go.
Yes, let's get along. We're all friends here. And it's a bit of a walk to the market to get what we need.
We're walking? Figure we ride the see no Korea, hear no Korea, speak no Korea mobile again. Why the attitude? You're in the military. You know you can't freely allow foreigners to see direct routes between points. By walking from our barracks to the market gains you no useful information.
He does have, what do Westerners call it? Spunk! Yes, I think that is. But come along, let's go get what Eunji needs.
She grabs my hand and I clam up again. Can't say I'm happy, but I'm not great with girls. Doesn't seem like Jeong has a problem grasping my hands. Maybe she's unaware of what holding hands means. But I'm not surprised. This is the third time she's done it. No, what's surprising is that I'm reading so much into this. What's surprising is that I felt my other hand being grabbed. Turn aside and see Eunji claim the hand for herself. She knows I've seen her and she blushes. Don't get me wrong or anything. I'm not doing this because I want to. I just want to make sure you don't go running off. We could get in big trouble if you're found walking without a guide. So I'm just leading you. Don't make anything out of it, okay? It appears that Eunji, on the other hand, is fully aware of what holding hands can mean. Thanks for looking out for me. I roll my eyes when she's not looking. Stop saying weird shit like that. I told you, I'm just making sure you don't get lost. They both head out the door with me in tow. About 20 minutes later, we're outside a small market. What I've noticed is that we aren't really in the city. More like the outskirts. Oh, scene change. We aren't actually in Pyongyang, are we?
No, a barracks is on the other side of the city proper. We'll be going to visit the city instead of staying in the city.
I thought all visitors were supposed to be in the city. I already told you, the glorious leader made an exception for you. Now let's hurry up and go in. Oh. As we walk in, the shopkeeper quite quickly turns away as he sees me. Start looking around for what Eunji needs to finish the kimchi. She had mentioned the green onions, so I made a beeline for the produce.
Look how well stocked the store is. We should have no problem getting what you need. Korean stores are always so full of delicious and lovingly grown produce. Something seems off. Something seems off there.
Jeong's been more casual with how she talks. That line seems forced. And I think I know why I find the produce. A cursory glance would give an impression of a well-stocked stand of vegetables. Upon closer inspection, though, plastic. What are you muttering over there? Half of this food isn't real. I mean, the radish here, it's too shiny. I really don't think the FDA has recommended daily allowance of plastic. They don't seem to be listening to me much, and they continue to look for ingredients. Looking at the wall, the canned goods are giving a similar impression. Taste of Korea. Why are there English words? The shelves over there don't even look like there's real food on there. I've seen better artworks on the no-budget visual novel with the developers skimp over on paying artists. Jeong walks over to me with a worried look.
We're almost done. Please don't say anything else. This is something you do not understand, and speaking on it, it's no good.
No good? Fine. I'll be good little soldier. It's nut up or shut up, I guess, for now. Jeong smiles, though it's tough to tell if it's a smile of relief or nervousness. Eunji walks over to us. Hey, left my wallet back in the house. Did you bring yours, Jeong?
No, I thought you had yours. One of us is gonna have to go back and get the money.
Wait, it's okay, I brought my wallet. We never did exchange my cash for one. Will he be okay with American dollars? Yes, though I think the shopkeeper prefers euros. He'll take the American money. Give me a wallet and I'll go pay. Hand her my wallet, she goes back to the shopkeeper. I checked the billfold area. Doesn't appear to be too ravaged. $1.50 can buy you a soda on base. Fresh produce is basically unheard of. Hell, even that plastic food looks better than some of the stuff I've had on base. Well, that settles it. Let's go back to the barracks. 20 minutes later, we're back in the barracks. Power's back on and Eunji gets right to work finishing the kimchi. Jeong's turned on the radio. Thank you for turning in to One Korea, One Voice. Here's today's top story. Our glorious leader has took a well-deserved day off today by playing a round of golf at Pyongyang's old course number 1. As expected, the son of the beloved former leader, he shares his father's natural talent for golf. Our glorious leader has broken his father's record with a 40 under par, 32 for the round. Including his round was a streak of 9 hole-in-ones, a feat only he's done in the world. Guess the glorious leader misses true calling and domination of the world tour of professional golfers. Dinner's ready. Jeong turns off the radio and we both walk to the dinner table. Dinner looks good. She made a traditional kimchi along with a kongbap. Southerners would call it bean and rice. Wow, this looks delicious. She blushes at my little praise. It's actually kind of cute. Oh, wait, what was that? The thing you said, that's something about I take this food and thanks for the meal, right? You idiot. We're mixing on Asian countries. That's Japanese. In Korean it'll be Jalmagetsamnida. And honestly, we don't do that very often. Often. Try it all. It gets annoying after hearing that before every meal. Can I at least say it once? I'd rather you not pick up the habit. Just say thanks and eat. Huh. Well, thanks, Eunji. The rest of the meal is eaten in silence. But the food's pretty good. Eunji can definitely cook. Afterwards, I helped clear the table and wash the dishes. Girls protested a little, but seemed grateful in the end. It's getting late, though.
I think it's time to turn in for the night. Tomorrow, we will present you with some places to go. And one of us will escort you there.
Just one of you? Why not both? 3 is a crowd. Plus, one of us has got to clean up around here. Clean out here some, and maybe go to the store to pick up a sleeping mat. Sorry about the bedroom. I'm trying to get some rest, but I'm pretty excited for tomorrow.
Yes, I am as well, but we do need rest.
Good night, Jeong. Good night, Eunji. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. They both leave the room, but Eunji pops her head back in quickly. Oh yeah, this Thursday. We have artillery drills tonight. Don't let it scare you. She snickers. Oh yeah, I'll be what? Sweet dreams. English is really terrible. I'm expecting like shells of bombardment. Ah, good morning, instructor. Good morning, drill instructor. Don't remember setting an alarm last night. It's not like a reminder that I'm in Korea. It's still 3 AM. I rub my eyes for a few minutes to take a look around. The sun isn't visible yet. It's a pre-dawn glow creeping over the horizon. It looks like the alarm's blaring from a cell phone sitting on my nightstand. It looks like something out of the 80s. Flip it open. It's set to 5:30. It's clearly not 5:30, but go on. Who sets an alarm this early?
Oh, good, you're awake. And I see you found your new phone.
For someone as curvy as Jeong, she can be sneaky when moving. Yeah, I did. I think everyone on base can hear this thing go off. It's the latest model of innovative technology.
If every citizen of Korea aren't able to get such a phone yet, consider it a welcoming gift from our government to you.
She gives a bright smile and she says this. Thanks. Eunji's making breakfast, so please clean up and come out soon. Exits the room and finally take a look at my new phone. It's a Motorola Dyne-Tech model. What the? This phone would have been new about 30 years ago. In terms of cellular technology, this thing's ancient. I mean, fossilized dinosaur shit ancient. This sucks. I just bought my phone a month ago. Wonder where it is. Some North Korean officials probably swiping through all my stuff as we speak. Elsewhere. Oh god, yes, thank god. I am telling you, this is the newest model. Sleek black casing, 34 gig memory model. Nice. Soldier, I don't care how many gigs of RAM it is. The thing goes through a full battery charge in like 2 hours. And you drop the thing half a meter on a pillow and the screen shatters. At least you can stream movies. Yeah, like I want to see the rerun of 101 War Memorials to see in Pyongyang. Fair enough, into the trash it goes. My phone! Yeah, probably something like that. Well, at least this one can take pictures. Low quality, low resolution, that can't be enlarged into decent prints. Wonder what contacts are here and if I can add my own. It's only 2, Jeong and Eunji. Maybe I can add my cousin to the list for quick texting. How do you go about password protecting the contacts? Can't even add anyone to this phone. Head to the bathroom. Well, at least there's something up to date in North Korea. Pretty ordinary. An ordinary sink, ordinary shower, and really ordinary toilet. I mean, there's nothing special about the toilet at all. White porcelain, flush handle. Looks like an older 3.5 gallon per flush model. It's completely inauspicious. No fancy buttons to push or anything that might attack me like a dream-drenched water gun. Seriously, I can't express how plain and ordinary this toilet is. Jeez, this place is getting to me. I'm pondering the existential properties of the goddamn latrines here. Guess I'll take a quick shower. Scrub, scrub. After showering, I hear a voice coming from the kitchen. Are you going to come out for breakfast anytime soon? Or are you going to waste this month's entire water ration? Oh, I'm so sorry. You took 2 minutes staring at the toilet alone. What? Do you have cameras in the bathroom? Come on. Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Get over here so we can all have breakfast. Be right there. After yesterday's hotel with my Tokyo hotel t-shirt, I decided to stick to plain clothing. Pair of tan cargo pants and a blue t-shirt should be fine, right? Have a table for breakfast. Is it not fine?
Good morning. I hope you rested well.
Oh, as well as I can be expected for a new night in a new place. I'm used to it though, so it's all good. Glad to hear it. Your seat's at the end. If you'd be so kind, we can serve you. Thanks. I'm looking forward to it. 2 girls will be sitting on either side of me. Eunji brings up a plate of cold noodles, rice gruel, and what appears to be some beef in a sauce. Once everyone's seated, we begin to eat. Never had cold noodles for breakfast before. It's okay. Doesn't compare to cold pizza. Sure, it's not bad. Well, I'm glad you're able to compare my handmade meal with your leftover American takeout. Oh, don't be like that. I take handmade meals over my takeout any day.
Yes, Eunji. I don't think you mean anything but it.
Whatever. Finish eating and I'll help clean the dishes despite the protests.
I feel bad letting you clean up after breakfast alone. You're our guest. You should be relaxing.
It's okay. I'm used to KP duty. I remember this one time. Oh man, Gunny was so pissed. He had me cutting potatoes all night. After like hour 4, I was so in the zone. I swear to God, I almost peeled a grenade that fell in the box. Besides, the quicker you both get done, quicker we can get out and explore. Are all Westerners so forgetful? Told you yesterday only one of us can go with you each day. One of us has to stay behind in case the glorious leader calls and needs us. Right, sorry, forgotten. We have to listen to the potential places
we have a list of potential places you're allowed to visit here. Each day you can pick an area and one of us will accompany you there.
How will you know who to go? I don't have to pick between the 2 of you, do I? Seriously, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings here.
You don't have to worry about a thing. We each have our own areas that we know about more than the other. So wherever you select, the one most suited to take you there will go with you.
Guess that makes sense. Great, now we can quit the tutorial now and pick a date place already. Did you just say date place? Is that not correct? Sure. Let me have a look at that map. Hands up, piece of paper. It's in pretty rough shape. Best career. Realized I had to fill up a ditto shit. Ditto. While I was on vacation. What are you blabbering about now? I'm commenting on this pitiful excuse of a map you gave me. Looks like something in elementary school with no funding for a decent photocopy would print. I'll have you know that map was printed by the prestigious brigade of Korean cartographers, using the finest machine in printing technology. It's got a stamp on it. If you say so. Shut up and pick a date location already. Evil this way. What's that? Bikini spirits here, drool. We will liberate you. You shall not pass. to buy cabbage, salt, bullet, rice. No go to Nippon. Not Pyongyang. Also not Pyongyang. China, not evil. Oh god. This is Pyongyang. So I can go, okay, so we can go Yanggakdo with Eunji. Rungna PPG with Jeong. Wonsan with Eunji. Pueblo with Eunji. Mansude with Jeong. Can't go to Nampo. Kaesong with Jeong. Let's go to Wonsan. That seems to be like a little coastal area, but we'll save Pyongyang for the rest of the night. Wonsan. Looking over the map, a coastal area on the east side of the peninsula has been circled in red ink. Also, the code looks like something's added. Bikini sprites here. Who am I to argue if the unseen hand of fate beckoning me to go along? Looks like this may be of a haul, but Wonsan looks like it'd be a cool place to go. There's usually a lot to do in the beach, right? I swear, if I ever found out who wrote that comment about the bikini in the code, he's gonna be the gulag for a month. Well, I'm not taking you there. Just forget it and pick somewhere else. And here I was, hoping to split watermelons with Jeong and have me help her with the sunscreen. Think you can take me then, Jeong? Of course, it'd be my pleasure. Well then, Sal, I'll go grab something to wear to the beach and we'll get the drive over. Oh no, you don't. Nothing, Sal. You get your scrawny butt back here. And you, sister, don't you even think about trying to edge me in on my date. You want to go with me alone, right? Now, sister, it's not my fault that... Don't put the blame on me. You're the one who flipped out when I suggested to go to Wonsan. You're goosing the question. That's it, we're going. Get your bathing suit and meet me in the car. But you said you wouldn't go there. Change my mind. And the American says, nut her up or shut her up. Right? Okay, I know for a fact that I didn't teach her that. You just start to head back to the room when Jeong calls out. Don't forget your bikini. Not wearing one. He can swim if he wants to. I'll wait on the beach. But it won't be fun on the date if I'm the only one swimming. Go on, just wear some shorts or one piece if you get nervous. You should still swim though. That won't do. The code clearly calls for bikini sprites. Glorious Leader has written on this onto the code itself, so she must wear a bikini. Fine, it can't be helped if Glorious Leader has instructed me to wear one. Good. Good. You need some sun anyway. I'm gonna go grab my stuff and we can head out. I'll pack some snacks for you on the ride. Eugene needs to get ready too. Might take a few minutes to take out the bikini from the mess she calls her room. Hey, I pick up my things once a month whenever I need to or not. How in the world does your room get so messy when this country barely allows for any consumer goods over the border? All Koreans must have access to bountiful supplies of You and I both know that's not true. What happened to everyone's equal? Everyone is equal. Some are just more equal than others. Anyway, it's a fairly lengthy drive to Wonsan, so we need to hurry. Don't forget your bikini. Probably still stewing over that one. She's so adorable when she's annoyed. I guess I'll go get my swimming trunks to get moving. Hate the fact that my new phone was confiscated. There's no way I'll be able to get anything better than some 1970s KGB spy photo level pictures with this dinosaur phone. So surprised it takes color pictures. Well, nothing I can do now. Off I go. Why must you take so long getting ready? I was going for like 5 minutes. How is that a long time? You know what could happen in those extra 2 minutes you took staring at yourself in the mirror? I'm sure a lot of things could happen, but I'm not sure why that matters. It matters because we could have already been in the car and gone 2 minutes ago. True. But we could also have been in the car this past 2 minutes. You took to lecture me, supposedly it's taking too long. That's annoying attention to the facts again. Let's just get going already, stupid. Why can't I reply? Yuji already has grabbed my hand and is dragging me out the front door. Just like that, we're in the car on the road. I can't tell if you're dragging me by the hand because you love me or you hate me. Oh, please, I heard your heart beat faster the instant I grabbed it. Quit complaining like you don't enjoy it. I said I was complaining. Sure sounded like you were complaining, that nonsense question. Suddenly the car strikes a pothole and she falls on me. In a perfectly awkward fashion, her lips... Oh, that's gross. Alright, okay, Arno. You did that on purpose, did you? You fell on me. Yeah, so because of your roads. You want to steal my first kiss, didn't you? How would I even know that would be your first? You yourself your mystical protagonist power. What the hell are you rambling about? Don't even know anymore. All you know is I stole my first kiss. How would you make it up to me? Make it up to you? You're the one who fell into me. So I guess you could say this was your fault. But it doesn't count, you hear me? I'm denying if anyone asks. Sure, but deep down, you'll always know you liked it. I winked at her, hoping to make her steal her anger a little bit more. I am going to kill you and feed you to the Kumiho. What the hell's a Kumiho? Kumiho is a sinister fox that can turn into beautiful women and eats the hearts of men, especially protagonists. So beautiful women who kills men. I guess you have some competition. Just shut up and scoot over. I want to take a nap. It's going to be a long ride. Say please. Please? Well, since you said please, get some rest. Oh, may I use your head for your pillow? Oh, no, of course. Go right ahead. Thanks for asking. Oh, hush already. You stole my first case. You owe me this much. Do I now? You sure this is enough? It's fine. Do you like that? Oh my god. You like that? I don't hate it or anything. Eunji dozed off into my lap. What am I gonna do with you? Surprisingly well-paved road. I fell asleep as well. This is getting ridiculous. Wake up, sleepy pants. We're in Wonsan. Time to go on our date. She seems pretty happy. That's unusual. Great. What should we do first? It's pretty hot outside. Why don't we go to the beach first? We can see the rest of the town after. Maybe visit a shrine or look at some shops. Sounds like a plan. Let's hit the beach. Giggles? Wait, giggle? Is that right? That totally doesn't match your personality. I need to have a serious talk with whoever's in charge here. Coming with me or planning to stay in the car the whole time? Miss out on some ham-fisted beach episode? No way. Let's go get changed then. Undersuit, lead the way. Don't even need to offer out my hand. She's already grabbed it and taking me over to a small hut off the shoreline. Maybe calling it a hut's a bit much. It's more like an outhouse. Worse, there's only one, so we'll be going one at a time. Whistle, whistle. Why are we both just standing outside of it? Wait, what are you waiting for? I was waiting on you, ladies first and all that. Would you mind going in first? Wait, after all that bravado about the glorious leader and you dragging me to the beach, you're scared to go put it on first? Look, I'm nervous, okay? I've never worn a bikini in front of a man before. I've only worn it in front of Jeong, and I don't like wearing it in front of her either. I can understand being shy around a guy, but why... they're sisters? I think someone might be a little jealous. Worse than that, she always tells me that they haven't grown at all. I keep trying to tell her there's more to a woman than breast size, but she just laughs. Guys are always staring at her. I wish they sometimes stare at me. Not like I like that or anything. Usually most women wish guys stop staring. It should be uncomfortable, but it also does sort of validate you in a way. Speaking of comfortable, the sudden honesty from Eunji has suddenly made me uncomfortable. Alright, I'll go in first and get changed. I'm grateful for your understanding. It won't be long. Go inside the outhouse. First thing I notice is freaking dark inside. Considering the lack of updated infrastructure I've seen in Pyongyang and the rest of the country, yet here I am creating a monologue at how annoyed I am at the lack of electricity. Why didn't builders put a sky window or something? Or someone requested an outhouse with a scene with a candle or a torch. Hint, hint. Still, a few minutes later, I'm in my silkies and ready to hit the beach. Now, do I get to play it cool for Miss Sundre? Or do I heat things up by giving the gun show on exit? Well, minimalist approach sometimes leaves the greatest impact. Skeptical about that. Since I was told some bullshit a congressman told us when it came to cutting Marine Corps funds, though. Oh yeah, you taxpayers complain every time the Corps gets new uniform. But did you know that the grunts actually had to buy them with their own money? Yeah, ain't that bullshit? Oh god, why am I ranting to it? Anyway, no need to show off like those Navy flyboys. You okay there? You didn't fall, did you? The outhouse barely fits a half-starved Korean worker. I don't think there'd be enough room for me to sit down, let alone fall. Guess you're acceptable for an American. Well, that seems like a very bland reception. Just take the compliment. If your face betrays you. I have no idea what you're saying at all. Sorry, idiom. Remember again why I put up with you? Deep down, you know I'm cute. Better be careful, your ego inflates so much you won't be able to get back into the outhouse to change. Yeah, and if it inflates past that, I may just float away from across the border into separatist Korea. Keep babbling and you just might. I'm gonna change now. Try not to miss me too much. I'll try, but your bubbly presence is like a beacon of light in the night. Especially a flashlight from another Marine going, "Fire watch time, bitch!" That's awful. Yet, I've heard worse pickup lines. For that, she walks into the outhouse and slams the door behind her. Pretty sure she's mumbling something about the stupid American outside as she changes. Someone's complained to me taking so long. Eunji hasn't been the model of speed changing herself. It's in 10 minutes. I'm sure she hasn't made a peep. Yeah, I'm the one taking too long. You okay? It's been 10 minutes. I'm fine, just taking my time, okay? Taking your time? Have you changed yet? Yes. Coming down for a sudden case of shyness. Told you, I've never worn a swimsuit in front of a man before. I'm a little nervous, okay? What happened if I closed my eyes before you walked out? Hello. Eyes shut. Come out. Tell me when to open them. What if I'm never ready? Then you have to lead me around Pyongyang describing things around in a text box. Like something of a low budget. Stop talking about visual novels. Okay, I'm coming out. The door slowly and muffled footsteps come up from the outhouse. I think I'm okay. You can open it now. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, she's hotter than a Willy Pete shell going off in a crowded market square. Oh God, she looks fantastic. I mean, she's not filled out like a sister, but a little something in for everyone in this game, you know. Stop breaking the fourth wall. I'm getting changed. Don't mistake my silence for disapproval. I was just monologuing. Don't understand. You look great. You have nothing to worry about. And to be honest, I guarantee you the guys are staring at you. You just can't see them. Just a bunch of John Cena's everywhere. Like, I'm just staring at you, but you can't see them all. Again, I don't understand. Could you speak plainly? Sorry, I just mean that you don't have anything to worry about. Thank you. I feel a lot better, and I was worried I wasn't attracted. You are, though you may need to lighten up with the Sundre routine. Now let's hit the beach. Head over to the beach. I must admit, the ocean's exceptionally clean and blue here. I hope it stays that way. You could probably actually make money off the tourism of the ocean. Well, if they got over the whole blind nukes, piss on the entire world thing. Spread out the towers and put up the umbrella. Then I noticed we're forgetting something. Did you bring any sunblock? Nope, I'm afraid we don't have any. Do we need it? Sunburn's no joking matter. Don't you want to know how much of a tan I got after 9 months of deployment and baking in the Afghan sun? So worried. They might have some in the store over there. Better lead the way. They might freak out if I go alone. If I'm not shot first. I can't have you shot being so nice to me about my swimsuit. Again, my hands grabbed and I led to the store. Well, what's being passed for a store? I'm pretty sure the store is state-run. It's small, sparse, and the cashier is wearing an army uniform. Oh, he's got a rifle slung on his shoulder because, you know, if you have to engage someone invading naval infantry between shifts. Suppose that's one way to discourage shoplifting. This shop is specifically to serve foreign tourists, but we can't be too careful with the foreigners, so it needs protection. Well, if you didn't confiscate t-shirts and deemed as anti-Korean propaganda, you won't need a state-run shop like this. Not having another discussion about us taking your t-shirt. Though I have to admit, if you want to get foreigners spending money in your shops, confiscating half their stuff is the way to do it. I'm going to be let that one slide, only because you complimented my swimsuit. Let's find that sunblock and go. There's not a lot in the store, which means selection leaves a lot to be desired. Just like everything else in this country. It's only one bottle and appears to be past its sell date. It's only SPF 22.5 to boot. Well, beggars can't be choosers. Literally. There's no choice here. Picked it up, paid a nice heavily armed cashier, and we're on the way back. Just a warning, this bottle won't survive the day. We're going to have to reapply this early and often. How early and often do you think? I'd say by the time we're done applying the first coat, it'll be past time for a new coat. Whatever, I'm going to lay down and relax. Would you like me to apply the sunblock on your back? That's some sort of excuse to get your hands on me. Typically it would, but now I'm just looking out for you. I suppose afterwards you want me to rub it on you? Well, yeah, I don't want a sunburn too. Should have gone indoor skiing. Maybe next trip. You'd be lucky if you get another date. Turns around, let me apply the sunblock on her back. In turn, she does the same to me. We lay down under the umbrella. Is it okay if we nap for a bit and then take a quick dip in the ocean? That sounds like fun, sure. With that, she smiles and closes her eyes. Guess I'll do the same. Are you alright? You're in date? Uh-huh. Some sort of dream? Pretty much. Did I get the omnibus voice thing correct? What does that say? Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. Oh no, it's okay, I have scarier. It is better, maggot! Oh god. Ah, Gunny, what the hell are you doing here? Do not give me that shit, maggot! You're in danger, you limp dick fuck nugget! God damn it, Gunny, get out of my dreams! Oh, that was completely weird and unnecessary. You okay there, Eunji? Looking over, she's not in there. Only then do I notice her splashing in the ocean. She's having fun swimming. Well, I guess she knows how to have fun. So I head into the water. Kinda cold, but not too bad. Good to see you awake. I was afraid you wouldn't get your chance to go swimming. How long was I out? About an hour. Fortunately, the driver came and woke me up. We have to head back soon. Glorious leaders put the entire country on high alert. If you don't get home soon at the time, we have to spend the night at either a hotel or we have to camp out somewhere. Sounds serious. What happened? Seems like there's been a national emergency yet again. It appears Glorious Leader has run out of imported French wines and therefore we're under alert until the next shipment comes. That doesn't seem to warrant martial law. Reports are incomplete, but Glorious Leader wouldn't institute such a drastic action unless it was justified. I guess I'll bury that gift deep in my big bag at the house. Nothing important, just carry on. Well, either way, let's not have that ruin our fun. We should swim a little before changing and heading home. That we splash and have a couple of swimming races and generally have a good time. Or try to anyway. My tension at being in this country grows by the minute. Afterwards we get changed and we're back in the car heading for Pyongyang. I wish we could stay a little longer. There was a nice shrine in that area. We could have made a wish. Well, there's always other ways to make a wish. Dandelions, falling stars, even digits on the clock. One of those things doesn't sound like the others. If you have a digital clock somewhere, you want numbers to align to the numbers 1111, and then you make a wish. I'll give it a try sometimes, but would you mind let me use your lapis for a pillow again? Accuse another nap. Yeah, sure, go ahead. When she lay down, we're heading home the same way we went to the beach. I get the feeling the whole national emergency thing is just more propaganda, to make sure the Korean populace know who's really in control here. It really blows, though. The two people I've interacted with most seem really nice. They deserve better than being on false high alert. Looking up, I can see the driver staring back at me in the rearview mirror. If he knows that I noticed, then he obviously doesn't care because he makes no motion to stop looking at me. Not sure what to make of it. Maybe I'm just paranoid and sleepy. Oh my god, what if the driver's their dad? It's been an hour since we arrived on our first date expedition in Korea. Eugene insists on cooking dinner for everyone and Jung's in the room writing in her diary. I sprawl on the floor and stare at the ceiling. It's grey. It looks like the roof might leak in the top. I think there's some mold damage. To be honest, I'm a bit bored. I heard that Korea's got a thriving nightlife scene. Apparently it's on in Seoul. In what Jeong and Eunji call the occupied area of their country. Apparently my friends are from the northern half of the peninsula. And Pyongyang is anything but a nightlife paradise. Quite the opposite. It's pretty much what amounts to a curfew law there. So instead of knocking back a few of the ladies, I'm staring at the ceiling. I think I'll just say hi to Jeong and make my way to Yuji's room where I knock on the door. Hello, how's the writing? It's literally the same room.
Not so bad. Just trying to keep track of your trip so I can reflect it on years to come.
Sounds nice. Can I look at it?
Of course not. A woman's journal is sacred. No man should be looking at it.
Journal's a pretty sophisticated name for a diary.
I suppose so. I guess I just like the word better. It sounds something like an adult would keep. As opposed to a high school girl depicted as being over 18.
Seems like an awfully specific example, but I think I get where you're going.
So, how can I help you?
Well, I'm gonna guess we're not allowed outside at night. Well, being Korea. So, I was wondering what you and Yuji do for fun during those times.
We read, or listen to the radio, or fix each other's hair.
Yeah, I guess I can let you mess with my hair, but I doubt you want me anywhere near yours.
Why not?
The only hairstyling experience I have is from the barracks. And by that, I mean giving Sunday nights high and tight cuts before Monday morning formation. So, got anything else in mind?
We do have a couple of board games. Most are for 2 players, though. But I think we have one our parents had when we were growing up. We could play together.
It's been an awful long time since I played a board game. Guess it could be fun.
It sounds too enthusiastic at the prospect.
It'll be fine, unless you're really feeling like a buzzcut.
I'm running on like a boy.
Don't think anyone can mistake you for a boy, and it's not that you... I didn't mean that. Better not finish that word. European pop stars. But we only have one. Oh, but we only have one game that's made for more than 2 players.
Look, it's time to try. It looks like it's time to break it up. First time in ages. I'm so excited.
Seems like you guys are pretty high on the idea. What are you playing? You never said. Please say Monopoly. We'll tell you later. Let's go eat quickly so we can play. Yuji ushers out to go eat dinner. Mostly light fare tonight. Steamed rice with some vegetables along with the usual kimchi. Seems like I get kimchi with every meal. I may end up hating cabbage after this trip. We eat comfortably in silence, and when we finish, I help Yuji clean up while Jeong fetches the game. While drying, I can hear Jeong humming from the other side as she sets up the game. She sounds pretty happy. It makes me smile.
I've got the board set up for whatever you both have done in there. Dibs on the original leader token. You can't call dibs while we aren't sitting in the room. Looks like calling shotgun before we even bring out the weapons to choose from. I was expecting it to be a car.
That's not what calling shotgun means at all. Don't care, I call dibs.
Fine, I swear you're such a child at times.
As if to emphasize Jeong's point, you just stick your tongue out there. I walk over to see you, almost look like a familiar game to me. Trumpopoly. Oh my god, this prospect of buying games based on purchasing overpriced hotels property in Miami. Oh my god. Upon closer inspection, I find out how different the game really is. Stay, Democratic People, Public Korea, the game of annexation. Oh my god. Take over leadership of countries oppressed by capitalism and convert them into the ways of the one true Korea. Wow, I've seen alternate editions of Trumpopoly. See, it's hard to say Trumpopoly because it's not Monopoly, based on college campuses and popular movies. But this has got to be the most offensive ripoff I've ever seen.
As future representatives of the one true Korea, this game is vital to learning how to liberate the world from the shackles of capitalism.
Not sure I can agree with the statement, but seeing as there isn't much on the docket, tell me how to play. Money over there is called the Leader's Trust, in which he entrusts us to buy to influence the world. You roll, and you move your token, and when you land in the country, everyone pitches in their share to purchase sovereign ground for a Korean embassy. Wait, then you all own the country in the color block, so you can start placing consulates. Once you have 4 consulates in the country, you can trade them in for ambassador. When all the countries and a color block have ambassadors, you convert them into cabals. And then comes the fun part. When the countries in the blocks have cabals, you roll the Korean occupation dice against the foreign government dice. If the Korean dice rolls higher than the foreign dice, you successfully lead a coup d'etat, taking over that region and converting that block into a Korean property. You get bonus to your roll, and the more converted the color block, the lower the points. It's harder to get stubborn countries to turn. This is not the spirit of Trumpopoly at all. In fact, it's frightening that the point of the game is to lead coups against friendly capitalist nations. Not to mention the other factor. So tell me, what are the victory conditions? Convert all color blocks to the board on the board to Korea control. Seriously. And the victory condition of the game is practically unreachable without playing for hours on end. Stop whining, Yankee Doodle. The average playtime is a mere 17 hours. Not counting bathroom to meal breaks. Sorry, make that 19 hours. Not really going to play for 19 hours straight, are we? Maybe we can play a shortened version.
Tonight. Stop after a couple of hours. After all, we need our sleep to be energized for tomorrow's date.
You guys know that's not how you use that word in America. Here I thought no soldier would complain about going on dates with 2 girls. You're not the only one. How do you say, don't ask, don't tell, are you? First of all, no, and we did away with that policy back in 2010. I guess I find it surprising that you guys want to call out all our outings from the get-go. You worry too much. Now, where are we going to play? Are we going to play or not? She grabs what I can only assume is the original token and place it on the stay square.
Here are the other tokens. Pick whichever one you like.
Korean flag on a pole of kimchi, another leader figure, a nuclear warhead, and what appears to be a blob with a muzzle. Guess that token slipped past quality control. Guess I'll take the bowl of kimchi. And
great, I'll take the unified thought bubble of the Workers' Party.
You mean that blob's actually supposed to look like that?
Please kindly refrain from insulting the token of the Workers' Party.
Sorry, my bad. Roll to see who goes first, and Eunji gets the honor. And she does so and moves a token. Uruguay. Okay, everyone, chip in your share so we can secure the embassy space. Come again? We all have to pay? Explained this earlier. Money is communal from the leader. We all have to pull in equally to get what we want in the country. But that means at the end of the game we'll have the same amount of money. Of course we do. Don't be silly. We're all equals in the eyes of the leader. Now focus on cash, Yankee Doodle. Would you mind not calling me that? You're an American, right? Yankee Doodle Dandy? I don't think they even sing that in elementary school anymore.
Anyway, it's my turn, and I stop at Rhodesia. Everyone kick in.
Does it matter? Does the makers of the game know that not know that Rhodesia isn't a country anymore? How old is this game anyway?
A minor detail. Besides, there aren't many nations nearby worth annexing. It's your turn, by the way.
Okay, I'm rolling Common Workers Chest.
You get to pick a card for the red pile.
Okay, then the card reads: the leader needs everyone in Sweden. Move all tokens to Sweden and pay double for anything purchased as compensation for leader's visit with the Swedish bikini teams. I don't think there's ever was a Swedish bikini teams. It was just a beer commercial gag. I've heard that rumor as well. As if a woman would objectify themselves in small amounts of clothing for the pleasure of men. You don't want to talk. Those skirts don't leave much for the imagination. She hops up faster than a lance corporal trying to avoid duty. Stop looking. Purple suits you well. It's blue. It's not purple. It's blue. Good question. It's your turn. Continue playing like this for hours. I think we're going to stick with Eunji for the rest of our lives.
Opportunity card. Go directly to your dock for getting intoxicated and failing to secure an embassy in Greenland.
Again?
Again. I tried to put 10 of these cards in set.
And ours. How could you fail the role to take over the Norway-Sweden-Finland block? Those pesky Finns, is their fault with their spooky earphones and their Santa Claus backing? Oh my god, why am I getting into this? And ours. Jeong, wake up! I need to shut my ears, sister. After what seems like eternity, we decide to finish up. Oh god, can we please stop? It's 1 AM. We don't have enough to buy embassies in the Mexico, Canada, USA block. The leader in this game sure doesn't mind taking back his seed money for his purpose. That pay for leader's memoirs card is brutal.
I think we can stop now. Besides, it looks like Eunji's out cold.
Curled into a ball, snoring away. Tried to nudge her awake, but no avail.
She's down for the count. Think you can carry her to bed? I'll put away the game.
Sure thing. Good night, Jeong.
Pleasant dreams.
Leaning down, gently put my arms around Eunji, lifting her off the floor. She's pretty light, not exactly like she's carrying a lot much. Walk her to her room, put her on her bed, and put a blanket over her, and she mumbles something in her sleep. Death. American. Pig dog. Love you North Koreans too. One Korea idiot. Can't help but smile as I head back to the room and lay down for the night. Maybe we can do something other than attempt subterfuge on foreign governments via bad knockoffs of the board game tomorrow. Dun dun dun. Oh my god, 5 AM again. Okay, I fell out of bed. I had to mess with my phone to get the alarm to turn off. And the bright lights come from the screen. It's blinding at this hour. Don't even know what time it is. Looks like my clock's out. Trying to turn the lamp on does nothing either. Checking my phone again, sees 4:47. Kicking back, I let my eyelids rest for a bit to get my thoughts. I've only been sleeping for 3 hours. This glorious leader borders on creepy. Something's off about this country. Dangerously off. At least I made raid on the D lab and got free Korean lessons. Well, as free as 2 years of getting the shit chewed out of me in the Monterey Bay can be. I just never thought I'd be in the country and on vacation at that. Either way, I need to stay focused and watch what I say. People here already give me death glares whenever I'm out. Whoa, dozed off for a second there. What time is it now? Huh, it's quiet. I guess the shower's free now. Especially if it's Eunji. I can almost feel her fist in my gut thinking about it. Click. No effect. Huh. Someone's in the toilet, I bet. Phew. Ah! Oh my god. What? Oh shit. Hello darkness, my old friend. Oh. I would say good morning, but it seems like you already had one. I'm blonde? What? Oh shit.
You're just asleep. Let's pretend this thing never happened.
It was an accident, a mistake.
It'll only be for a few more minutes. You can use the shower when I'm done.
Oh god, this is awkward. Sorry, I'll knock next time. Sure. Well, nothing to be done now. I hop in the shower and draw the curtain. By the way, I use all the hot water. Walkie-talkie with the keypads flashing. Looks like I've got a text message from Joe. Breakfast is ready, Romeo. I guess I'll text back. Thanks, I'll be right over. Gotta hit the number key. How did they even survive texting in the 1990s? My fingers are already cramping. Well, I wouldn't give for autocorrect. Bzz. Well, that response was fast. And you're gonna teach Eugene proper English? Maybe it'll be best to get to breakfast. I hear the giggling in the other room. Nice to see you getting your ha-has in at my expense. I thought all Americans were proficient in cutting-edge technology. Yet you can't even work texting function on a modern cell phone. The phone you gave me, as well as the one you have, are not cutting edge. They're dinosaurs from the 90s. Only old people use these models. I guess you never got the see the phone that was confiscated from me, did you? No, not really, but I'm sure it wasn't anything close to what you're using now. If only she knew how right she was, while still being incorrect. It reminds me, I have to change my phone to charge my phone for the day. I'll be right back. Anyway, I'm not used to that type of phone you gave me, so don't take it like an indication of my English skills. If you say so's. Thanks for the support. Sorry, did I interrupt a lover's quarrel? Like I ever with...
Oh, a bit more cheerful, sister.
Jeong smiles brightly. Why aren't you the basket of sunshine today? Get good news? Hit me by surprise, one could say. I avert my eyes, but I catch a blush as he says this. Let's just eat. I made breakfast, boiled eggs and toast. That sounds pleasantly different. I want to try a more traditional American breakfast. Don't think too much about it. Something I wanted to try. You've never had boiled eggs and toast before? Well, it's typically boiled rice and kimchi. Well, when is it not rice and kimchi? Lunch is boiled noodles and kimchi. Somehow I think you're missing the point. What do you eat on your oh-so-glorious army? In boot camps, it's like... Ugh, I don't want to talk about it.
I'll take your word. Anyway, let's eat.
Sit down and usually serves boiled eggs and toast, as well as some rice and beans. Simple fare, but it's been prepared rather well. Of course, I'll clean up afterwards. It seems like girls are used to that by now, as they don't complain. Once they're done, they approach me with their map again. So, which date route are we going today? The way you say that makes you think this whole thing has been scripted. None at all. Hurry up and decide so we can get ready. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Alright. So... let's keep going with Eunji, because it's fun. So where should we go? Pueblo. So these two are the jong-uns. No, 1, 2, 3, Eunji, Jeong, Eunji. So Eunji got there's these 1, 2, 3 jongs and 1, 2, 3 Eunjis. So let's go to Yanggakdo. This island outside the city, the center of the city, looks promising. It's called Yanggakdo. How about we go there for the day? Looks like I'll be the one taking you there. Dress comfortably and bring your phone and wallet. If we're lucky, we get the whole day of games. My phone. Games? What kind of games? Will we get to participate? I'm afraid not. You'll only be a spectator. Yanggakdo is the home to a 30,000-seat multi-purpose stadium. Well, that's fine too. What will we be watching? Baseball? Basketball? Original leaders forbids we host Americanized sports at one of our beloved stadiums. But isn't the glorious leader a huge basketball fan? We all have our faults. But we'll be watching the World's game at the Yanggakdo Stadium. You don't mean... Football! Football? I played back in high school. Oh man, I didn't know you guys like football here. Touchdown, quarterback. Touchdown? I'm talking about the most glorious game ever invented. You don't mean soccer, right? Now you've done it. What did you say? Look, I don't hate soccer or anything. It's just... Wow, okay, this is not me. Okay, this is not me. I love football. Whoa. Lesser man would have crapped his pants by now. Or humidified his skin. Silkies. What's silkies? Call the greatest game on Earth soccer is one more time and you'll be drinking your kimchi through a straw. Calm down. We call it soccer in America because we have different... Oh, fuck off. No, I will fuck off. Well, then I would call into the one guy who called it European kickball. No, you guys are playing hand egg. To be fair, though, our football is leg sphere, so... Whatever your country's particularly bad habit of bastardizing football and thinking your form of it superior. By the time you leave this country, you'll never utter the word soccer again. This, I swear. I'm starting to think this is a bad idea.
Eunji, be nicer. Remember, the part of your low citizen score were due to bad social interaction. This is a chance to improve those and learn how to act around boys.
Don't say that out loud as if I want to interact with stupid guys. So I'm the guinea pig then.
A cute guinea pig, though.
Oh, now you're just making fun of me. It's not like I feel that way too, stupid.
You're never a good liar. It's okay to tell him he's handsome. Americans are vain in that way. He'll appreciate it, even if he didn't mean it. Even though you do.
Thank you. We can discuss your relative attractiveness some other time. Right now, we need to get ready and head over to Yangdakdo. Roger, let me grab my things and head out. You want to change your shirt to something red or white in it. They're the colors of the home club there. If there's something, we'll get you a t-shirt on along the way. Is it okay? Is it not okay to just wear what I've got on? Of course not. Spectators on home team must wear their colors. Anything less would not be a true display of unity. Oh, bummer. And I was just about to change to my American flag t-shirt. It was a joke. It was a joke. Just hurry up and change. You're wasting time. This way we won't get very good seats for the first match. Got it. Hurry up. Find that it's kind of fun and a little scary to push a button some. Checking my suitcase, I didn't pack any red or white shirts. I did pack my red windbreaker. I guess I could zip that up and blend in. So you have a death wish, see? Didn't expect it to be so cute though. Especially the way her nose wrinkles. Oh death, how I yearn for your sweet embrace. Don't make fun of me! At the corner I can see Jung's giggle a little bit. Seeming immune to my sister's charms. She managed to find...
She certainly managed to find the soldiers around her though.
I can help with their pathetic ribs who can't handle me. Let's get going, the driver's waiting for us. Before I say anything, Yuji grabbed my hand and is dragging me out the doorway. Fortunately, it's not too long a walk to the car. The driver's watching. He raises his eyebrow a little at the sight of Yuji leading me by the hand. I swear I heard him mutter, whipped already, under his breath. Oh, you bastard. Quickly, get in. Driver to Yangdakdo right away. The driver nods, gets in the car, fires up, or sputters more like, and we're on our way. No idea how the roads are here. We're basically driving on a bare rock garden. It's bumpy as hell, my head's bobbling, like I'm in a metal concert. I apologize for the bumpy ride. We're slated to get paving sometimes in the near future. Oh, that's good. What a jacket. I don't think it's going to get cold. In fact, it's likely to get hot. Truth is, this is the only thing I got close to a red or white shirt that I brought with me. Mostly in case it rained. And I guess if it gets hot, I can look around to buy a t-shirt or a jersey or something. We can likely find you a t-shirt, but no one but official players may wear team jerseys. It's almost like blasphemy. Really? In America, people wear team jerseys all the time. Sounds like a silly place. People who aren't on teams wearing the team uniform. Speaking of the uniform, I noticed something. Why are you wearing yours? Thought we were supposed to be wearing red and white and you're decked up for a parade. That's because I'm supporting my team to solidarity. My team is the April 25th Sports Club, which belongs to the People's Army. And since you're not part of the army, you just need to wear the team colors. Okay, I guess I understand. Did you ever play football? No, there was never enough interest in women's football club. I ended up on a volleyball team a couple of times. I see. You certainly have the build for volleyball. What do you think you're saying? You look like a volleyball player. You know, some people look like they belong in certain sport when you see them. I see you, and I think volleyball. I see. Exactly, oh, I see how that is. I was gonna say you have the legs of a volleyball player, but I bet you just like shouting "Spike" during the game. Wait, do you mean to tell me you've been staring at my legs? It's not my fault your uniforms are basically miniskirts. Why are your uniforms so short anyway? Fabric shortage. We all had to make sacrifices. Right, and next you're gonna tell me the male soldiers are just wearing booty shorts. Of course not. They are, say, commandos, is that right? Note to self, don't stand close to military guys. Anyway, I'll just say you have the body type for a volleyball player. That is all. Don't read too much into it. It's a compliment. Americans have an odd way of complimenting people. So, who's playing today? Main event features April 25th at the friendship game against Urkim FC from Mongolia. For that will be a ceremony featuring performance to honor the Workers' Party. Leading off the event are the two DPR Korea League games. Kigwoncha Sports Club will be playing against Amrokkgang Sports Club to start. And then they'll be followed by the Rim Yongsu Sports Club against Pyongyang City Sports Club. That's a lot of football for one day. In celebrations of a prestigious historic event on the Workers' Pie. As a result, they want to make a whole day of it. You should be thankful. We have hours of entertaining football as well as musical performances. So, what events being celebrated? Workers' Pie is secret. Can't tell you. Can't or won't? Yes. I think you don't know, and all you care about is non-stop football. So perceptive and such a sharp tongue. You should give it something better to do. Wait, did you just make a... Before I can finish, she shoved a lollipop in my mouth. What'd you do that for? And why on earth are you just carrying around lollipops? Give your tongue something better to do. You seem disappointed by this. And because I like candy. I'm sweet like that. Sweet isn't exactly the word I use, but, you know, you might know far more English than she'd let me to believe. So, how long to the stadium? Not too much further. We're getting close to Yanggak Bridge. If you look out that way, you can see the Yanggakdo International Hotel. Second largest building in Korea, and many tourists stay there. Features revolving restaurants on the 47th floor, as well as various entertainment venues in the basement. Nearby is Pyongyang International Film Hall, which hosts the Pyongyang International Film Festival every 2 years. A film festival? That sounds neat. What's the one next to slate for? It's actually later this year, but unfortunately he's not doing a visit. Shame. Our glorious leader has gracefully allowed more Western films to be shown. Well, that's good, right? Your film students will learn more about some of the films being made by the West. You have it backwards, Yankee. Glorious leader graciously brings in Western films he thinks has potential, and then personally edits them so that the product gets even better. He edits them? You mean the scripts, right? No, he takes physical copies of the skills and makes his ingenious edits. Only then is it fit to be shown at our film festivals and around the world. I even have pictures of me at one of the Korean premieres from last year. See my bag. She starts running through her purse and presents to me a Polaroid photo. So standing to a movie poster, what should be the popular superhero movie, General America. Except he had the North Korean flag poorly edited on his uniform. Oh god, no. And the next one, they even terribly edited CGI onto the original star battles. Wait, that was... Oh wait, I know what this is. And the next one, it looks like they've edited terrible CGI onto the original star battles. Oh wait, that was our fault. Get it? Haha, it's funny because George Lucas put more shit into Star Wars. Poster looks familiar, but they've been altered badly at that. Seen edits of Micro Heart Painter. Well, of course, it's altered. Glorious leader edited the film and then had the posters changed accordingly. This is wrong on so many levels. Next thing you know, oh god help me, last photo of the set is of the Titanic ship, but it looks like someone edited an American submarine launching torpedoes towards it. This is certainly adds a new perspective to my favorite movie. Of course they do. Glorious leader himself oversees all the production. Wait, didn't the glorious leader's father kidnap some South Korean director to make movies for him? My mouth twisted into a frown. Of course not. He came here willingly. That's why he escaped when he was in Vienna, right? No, it was, driver, go faster. It's always funny to make her fret, but one of these days she's probably gonna stab me. I should be careful. Enough ruining my favorite films. You look really good in all these photos. I think it's the first time I've seen you out of uniform. Oh, you saw her in a bikini yesterday. Tactical retreat. Anyway, it looks really nice. That's not appropriate. Just what sort of girl do you think I am? A tsundere. Refined, sophisticated young lady of high moral standards. In North Korea, the player doesn't make the choice makes the player. Fuck you. You forgot intelligent. Anyway, you should learn how to take a compliment. I look out the window and we're about to cross the bridge onto the island. We'll be there shortly. I've got a text from HQ saying there will be intermission between the first and two games. And go to the Revolving restaurant and get lunch there if you like. You might even find some souvenirs there. Sure, sounds like a plan. A few minutes we're pulling to the parking lot of Yanggakdo Stadium. Before I step out of the car I can feel the intense heat from the midday sun. Should get some decent seats for the first match if you hurry. I'm really regretting my choice of wearing a jacket. I can feel the sweat dripping down from my forehead. After going up a couple of flights of stairs and helping either. Is there any water around here? It's getting pretty hot. I told you not to wear the jacket. Why didn't you listen? Because I didn't have a t-shirt in the color you insisted me on wearing. Well, until you burned it. But that's neither here nor there. I can go pick us up some drinks. I don't want you to miss out the game, though. That's uncharacteristically thoughtful of you, but I'll go get us some water. I say and wait for Eunji to get back to the concourse to get water. I'm getting really hot in this jacket, but there's nothing else to be done. If I take it off, she'll get mad I'm wearing a yellow t-shirt. So I'm stealing my own sweat for the game. Lovely. It's important from China, so you'll be fine drinking it. Great, I'm dying over here. Never imagined Korea could get this hot. Looking at the field, the first 2 teams take the picture, walking out, warming up. However, from what sounded like a great cheer, I don't see a lot of enthusiasm from the crowd. Most are sitting, chatting, or reading or something. Recorded crowd noises? Sorry, come again? The cheer erupted. Someone recording. Everyone here is pretty much staring at their feet. Yeah, well, Pierre Walker's trying and pump the crowd out. Yes, pump the crowd out by prompting them to cheer the teams entering. It's quite normal. They'll be starting the match soon. Care to place a wager? Seems highly unfair. I know nothing about the teams playing. How do I know if one of the teams doesn't have some sort of star player? All the players on the team are Korean. I mean, how do I know if one of the teams has got a superior player? Sounds to me like you're afraid of making a wager. I don't mind betting when I have an idea of what I'm betting on. Guess who picks up the lunch tab? Fine, you're on. Who's playing again? Kigwancha Sports Club is acting as the away team, and they're in the white uniform. Amrogak Sports Club is the home team, and they're the green. Team owned by the Ministry of People's Security. They're usually very good and won many league titles. So the city of Sinuiju, and they share a border with the Chinese city Dandong. They had a streak of league titles in the 1990s, but haven't been good scenes. Yes, now hurry up. I don't know. Fine, this one's good. They've won more. They may not be owned by government, but they have some Chinese players hiding in one of the ranks. However, it's not unheard of for a team to sneak other Asian players and pass them off as Korean. Sticking my decision. Kigwansha Sports Team, not Sports Club, not FTW. I heard FC with team names, but not FTW. Internet jargon is abbreviation for the win. Typical lazy Westerners. Why not just say for the win? It's only 3 little words. This is why I thought Westerners couldn't get any stranger. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Both teams are pretty good. The match is pretty even at first, and Kigwansha had a striker named Min Ji-woo who can really boot the ball. Surprisingly, he scored on a hard kick from the inside the penalty area. I thought you were an April 25th fan. Why are you so boisterous for Min Ji-woo? I appreciate his powerful kicks, but yes, April 25 is my team. Maybe he can join them next year. I believe he comes to free agent after this season. I have to admit, it's pretty cool when Eunji gets into the game. She's almost as rabid as any college football fan, cheering, screaming at the refs, throwing things at the field. By halftime, Amrogag has tied the score at 1-up. I think I sweated off half my weight in this jacket. I chugged up my second water and wiped my brow. Still not enough. I'm melting like a chocolate bar in the middle of the desert. You look like you need this more than I do. Yeah, at least you're not overheating. Thanks for looking out for me, though. Why do you think I'm looking out for you? I just can't have you dying in the middle of a stand and cause an international incident. I'm doing for the glorious leader's sake, not yours, so stop talking about this already. She got so defensive. I smile at her anyway. Fuck! The whistles are loud. Fights valiantly, but one of the midfielders draw a whistle from the awards Amro, which converts easily. 15 minutes later, the match is over, and I lost 2-1. Yeah, well, no need to rub it in. I'll gladly pay my wager. Let's go. I'd like to see if I can get your shirt before we eat. You look stupid hot there. Oh, so now I'm stupid hot, eh? Shut up, stupid. Too easy to mess with. Come on, let's go. Head out and meet the driver, and we're off to the international hotel. Doesn't take too long to get there. There are barely any cars on the road. Once we're there, we head to the gift shop and poke around for a t-shirt. My wandering eyes notice a book display, and I can't resist heading to it. The small section looks like a typical bookstore: fiction, non-fiction, autobiography. Glancing at the titles, they might as well all be marked as propaganda. Sunrise leader, from poverty to people's champion. Crushed invaders: how a neoclassic leader destroyed the American army. The amorous adventurers of liberator leader. Yeah, let's go look for a t-shirt. I walk over to check out selection. There isn't much to speak of. Most are plain and not in my size. Fine, red t-shirt with 4.25 written on white on it. It's actually a little big on me, but it's better than wearing a windbreaker. Very nice. It's a official t-shirt of April 25. I approve. I purchased it for a relatively reasonable price, I think. And I go change into it, wrapping my jacket around my waist and by the sleeves. We then take the elevator into the Revolving restaurant. I noticed for some reason the buttons on the elevator skip from floor to 6. Hey, why does the elevator now have a button for floor 5? Unlucky number, so we skipped over it. There's a new one I've heard, the number 13 being unlucky, but never 5. I'm not sure, but that's why there's no 5th floor. So there's just no 5th, there's no 5th floor. When we get to the floor, the Revolving restaurant, we immediately lead to a table. The menu is fairly extensive, offering a variety of Korean dishes. What would you say I should order here? I recommend the Korean food. No need for sarcasm. Just meant I want to know what's good on the menu. The cold buckwheat noodles are good. They come topped with vegetables, pork, and gochujang. The barbecue meat's usually good, but I stay away from the dog meat. So that's not just a myth, and dogs being served in Korea. Meat is meat, be it from a cow, dog, or horse. And a person? Sanctions aren't that bad. I think I'll stick to the kimchi and the buckwheat noodles. As you wish. The waiter comes in, takes our order. Eunji must be hungry because he orders barbecue chicken. I hope it's chicken anyway. Before our order arrives, we settle in to eat. How does it taste? Is it good? Thinking about it, I've had far better, but it's certainly plentiful. So it makes me guilty though, considering the lack of food I've seen. It's good, though the kimchi you've made for me was better. You like my kimchi that much? You flatter me. My kimchi can't compare to this 5-star cuisine that you're eating now, so please don't say such things. Didn't I tell you to learn how to take a compliment? I'm sorry, I'm just not used to people complimenting me. Lunch continues as we converse over a few different things. Once you get to know her, Eunji isn't so hard to talk with, though she still gets bashful at some compliments. Before long, I notice we stay into the second game. I think we're missing the second game. Not that I mind. Here, talking here with you is more enjoyable than watching football. Let's head back. I don't want to miss April 25's game. Finishing up, we head back to the car and into the stadium. We get here, the second half starts. Not that it matters. Pyongyang sports car is already 6-0 up by the time we find our seats. With the lopsided score, the ref sees to swallow the whistle and the game goes by faster, with barely any stoppage time. And in the end, Pyongyang beats Rimyong-su 9-0. And the teams have left the field. The PA guy gets on with the horn for information. Please stay seated. We have a performance by the #1 Korean idol, Park Ri-byul. Really? They managed to get her on the schedule for this. This is wonderful. Is she that good? I've never heard of her. Songs are all over through Korea, even though we haven't exposed her music to the West yet. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before she's topped your musical, videographical televisions. I don't have the heart to tell her how wrong that statement was. Beyond the fact that the channel hasn't shot music videos since the 1990s. That is. Well, I'll look forward to it then. A few minutes later, a makeshift set has been put up and the idol has been brought out. She's cute, decked out in the obvious Korean attire. Complete with a glorious Leah t-shirt. Music kicks in, that's definitely rough. Sound quality like something off an old phonograph. And when she cues, Park Ri-byul starts singing. 99 Soviet balloons floating in the Korean sky. Another splendid hit song penned by the glorious leader. This song's basically as always the guy. I mean, this was a huge hit, you know, in Germany in 1983. Wait, did he write it as a baby in German? Oh god, the singer's even wearing the same jacket from the original music video. I don't know why you keep doubting our glorious leader's songwriting abilities. There's no way he borrowed stuff from the West for our idols. Well, she is pretty singer. I guess I wouldn't call this rendition flattering. If they could update the sound equipment, she might sell in the States. I suppose a goodwill tour by her would be a good for the world. She might brighten the spirits of those to see of others to see the top Korean idol perform. I just nod and smile. I don't think she actually knows that the rest of the world's been leaving Korea behind. For decades, it's appeared the look of their pop idols. Park Ri-byul performs 3 more songs, all covers of popular 80s songs, before she's finishing her set. To her credit, she does have the audience eating from the palm of her hands. Although half of these people look hungry enough to eat from my hand too, or just eat my hand if she wasn't here. When she bowed, I hear the crowd cheering in earnest for the first time. This was the main event for them. You said this was a friendly, right? Yes, April 25 is hosting Erchim from Mongolia. I don't know the level of competition, but April 25 is a premier rated team. So what's your bet? For my last crushing defeat, maybe I should just enjoy watching this. Fair enough. Looks like the first match of the day was the best of the lot. Scoring 3 goals in the first 10 minutes. He's 5-1, and April 25 have already sent in substitutions to lessen the damage. Guess this match is pretty much settled. Yes, but I like to stay and watch until the end. I didn't get to see many football matches from my work in the military. It's really nice to get out, and I had a nice time with you. Hey, I have fun too. So sure, let's stay and watch the curb stomp. Second half seems to be flyby as April 25 decimates the Mongolian visitors. Once the score settles at 8-2 for the final, we walk back to the car. It's starting to get dark, and Eunji yawns as we sit down to go home. Feeling tired? A little. You don't mind if I took a nap, would you? Not at all. Is it head on lap again? Yep, no shoulder this time. On one hand it's nice, on the other hand she started drooling. A guy can have a worse day. Yeah, I'm falling asleep as well now. After a few small, I snap awake and the driver slams on the brakes. We have arrived, American big dog. I nodded and gently nudged her. Hey, Sleeping Beauty, we're back. Thanks for letting me nap. I should be able to get dinner together now. Sounds like a plan. Driver just called me American pig dog. That night here, second after having been out all day with one of my chaperones or hostesses. Girlfriends? Maybe they seem intent on keeping me to themselves. Are they hoping to keep me here in Korea, or are they hoping I'll sneak them out? Neither seems very likely. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. Perhaps grabbing hands, calling out dates, and falling asleep on foreign men is the custom here. Yeah, I'm not overthinking things. Speaking of thoughts, I think mine's about to be interrupted. Our living room floor is more comfortable than my bed? Loaded question. I assume you meant there's an innocent one. Well, maybe not.
Well, maybe not. I just came to see if you're busy this evening.
Seeing as that Pyongyang's nightlife involves explaining to soldiers what I'm doing out on the street at night, without getting killed or arrested, I say my agenda's pretty clear.
It's not always like this. I'm sure at some point we can go somewhere in the evening.
I hope so. Anyway, do you have something in mind for this evening? Yes, I was hoping you help Eunji with her English tonight. She really needs as much help as possible for some reason. She doesn't do well learning under my guidance. I think maybe having a cute American man might help her. I'm not sure what being cute has to do with it, but I'm glad to know that I'm not just the ugly American. Well, Eunji has taken a liking to you. She's never been good with her feelings. Calling me 50 Shades of not surprised. When she was 13, she had a boy who had a crush on Eunji. Actually got the nerve to confess to her. She actually liked him as well. So they dated? Ha! Fuck no. She didn't know how to handle the sudden confession, and she ended up shooting him with a pellet gun. A pellet gun? What the hell did she have that one on her in the first place? I mean, do the kids sort of just carry those around? We prefer our students carry 9mm compacts. He confessed to her at times of a small arms practice range. You sure he was at love and not desperate? Seems like a suicide attempt if he was made there.
Don't be mean. My sister has some faults, but she can be sweet, and it's certainly not the benefit of womanly charms.
I suppose that's true. She's cute in her own way.
Anyway, I would like you to help her with English after dinner. I'll have everything you need.
Fair enough. I did promise to help her after all. Anyway, maybe I'll finally get some respect as a teacher.
You probably should have put all your hopes in one basket for that idea.
Not sure how you mixed up the two old sayings, and actually made a pretty decent new one after that.
Beginner's luck?
Probably. Still, it was kind of cute.
Easy there. You're supposed to be flirting with Eunji tonight.
I thought I was teaching her, not flirting with her.
There's a difference?
Pretty clear one.
Maybe one day you will understand.
Don't put all your hopes in one basket.
So mean. I'll have Eunji waiting and ready after dinner for your tutoring.
She walks to her room, sharing with Eunji, but I'm pretty sure I saw her turn back and wink at me. Teaching Eunji English. It should be interesting. Of course, giving a loaded gun to a gorilla could be interesting too. At least he'd have a fighting chance at that time. Better take a quick nap before marching into this battle. Okay. That's the first 1 hour and a half. I think this has gone very, very well and very, very long. If you guys want to see more on this game, do let me know and I might play more. But Honestly, I can't. I don't. It's fine. Let's save this. Yeah, May 25th. No, wait, that's today. Shit, you can tell it's 5 a.m. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Look at the mouse. Bye.